Good morning and welcome to another day of Sacred Breath Qigong. God has said that He delights in the song of the heart. Maybe you, like me, don't sing. So finding ways to honor Him, to take our time to connect with Him, will bring us peace and joy and comfort. I've found a system that works through the body to connect with God, nature, myself, and other people around me. And today we're going to work on some internal organs, our digestive system, which in turn completely affects our mental health. So bring your hands to your low belly. Take a few deep, slow breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Take inventory of your surroundings, whether you're indoors or outdoors. Notice the sounds and the feelings as you step out of your busy life, the thoughts in your head, the stress in your body. We're going to open up space just under our arms and do a scan from head to toe, noticing how your body feels. If there's any places that need to relax, invite them to relax. Just breathe gently here. We're going to start with a nice little flow to open things up, bringing our hands up, twisting, lifting, and lowering. Palms move back facing up, and they lift, they twist, and they pull down. What we're doing here is we're just setting an intention for the flow of energy to move from the earth up through the center of our body, like the core of the earth. The earth always takes its time. It moves slowly. If you think of the plates of the earth that gently shift deep down in the core, it's a slow, gentle process. And that's how our process will be in change if we take a few minutes each day to allow it. We bring our hands up. Oops, caught myself. Going to flat palm and twist and lift slightly. Coming back through the center. Flat palm, twist, slightly and lift. Through. Getting a nice stretch on the side body. The side that's crunching down just slightly is giving a gentle massage to those organs. Relax and enjoy that sensation. Whether you're stretching first thing in the morning or the middle of the day or just before you go to bed, just opening up space for movement of the flow of blood, the flow of lymphatic system, and all the fluids and energy systems within the body. All right, we're going to take that same twist and move it across. Move it across. Arms are facing like two imaginary walls. Now we're going to take the back hand and move it behind us. Feeling that twist. Relaxing and breathing into it as we pull up earth energy from the ground through our feet, through the core of our body, and pump it. What a great feeling that is. Two more here. We'll bring our hands just under our rib cage here. Relax the tailbone. Bring the hands a little further out and just take a stance here. Just directing that flow of energy just below our chest into our midsection. That's our core. That's our center. Our peace, our balance, and our harmony for our minds as well as our digestion. They're directly correlated. All right, we're going to bring our hands in. We drop, we sink back, and circle. Sink the hips back, and circle. Just picture your hands rippling across the pond. This one is called Pebble in a Pond. So Qigong has a lot of references to ancient Chinese and the Buddhists and the Taoists and the Confucius. Qigong is not based with any one religion. It's a principle of connecting body, mind, and spirit. And it's a practice that we can use in Christianity or any faith that you have. So we're just connecting here with the earth, pulling up that earth energy, bringing it in through our center, into our core, and let's let that settle. Now we're going to bring our hands up, and again, we're going to lightly stretch, but this is more of a flow. We're not getting that dynamic stretch through the side. We're just pumping the energy through the system, pumping it up and pumping it down. Really want you to visualize it coming in through your feet, pumping up through your crown, pushing it up, recirculating it as it cleans and filters the energy running through the system. Pump. Pump your breath with it. Pump. Enjoy the pump. And bring it down. Again, hands just face out. This time a little arms separated, toes slightly out, elbow sinking, crown lifting, and just take a few breaths. Direct the hands back in front of the solar plexus, toes face forward. Just soften your hands. Take a few breaths there and notice how it feels. Drop the energy back down to the belly area. And we're going to circle. Now here you won't mirror me, but you'll go up your right side, across the top, and down the left side. Circling the energy. Follows the path of the large intestines. Take it very slow. A gentle touch. And if you're not comfortable touching your belly, you can put your hands just slightly out in front. But just that gentle space rotating on the belly. Got somebody wants to play. Circle, circle. All right, now we're going to take one hand on the low belly, one hand on the solar plex area, and we're going to isolate the upper body from the lower body. So we're going to push side to side with the upper body. This is a good practice for the low back, releasing that connective tissue and loosening it. You have to work with that kind of like cellophane or saran wrap. Just a gentle, slight movement to loosen that bunched up tightness. You have to be careful not to tear anything. All right, so this time we're going to go left, back, right, and try to circle the top without moving the bottom. Now, I might not be perfect at it, and you might not be either, but that's what we're working on. So side, back, and use the breath with it. All right, let's go the other way. So isolating the top of the body, trying to hold the lower part of the body still. There you go. All right, pause. Now let's try the lower part. For some people, the lower part is harder. For some people, it's easier. So we're going side, back, side, front, side, back. And then you get it smooth and circle it. Right, stop. Let's isolate the other way. So you'll really feel this as you separate the body just a little bit into little pieces and isolate them. You start to become aware of what's going on in your body. All right, bring that back to center and settle. Let's just tap up our low back to release anything that might have tightened or was tight in there. Smile at yourself. Anywhere that feels like it could use a little relaxation, you can always just tap. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to bring our hands around and tap on our spleen and stomach area. Gently here. It's morning. Sometimes it's a little tender. On your left side is where your spleen and your stomach sit. And just that gentle tapping on that will help invite good digestion and energy flow. And if you come over to your right, which is my left, if you're looking at the TV, that's where your liver is. It might be a little tender here because right between the ribs, the liver's not protected. Just give it a little tappity tap tap there. Back to the center and up and down the solar plex area. And then we're going to bring our hands down in a cupping shape. Half circle down. Soften the knees gently, and we're going to center, bringing everything that we've worked on back into the center and core of the body. Relaxing, connecting, centering. And as we do these practices every day, we not only bless ourselves, we worship that God who created us and gave us life. We become more aware of our body, more aware of our thoughts, more aware of people around us and that connection that we have. Lump your hands right here over your low belly area. Spiral it tight in. Spiral, lock it in. Take a big breath. Let it go. And namaste. I see you. I see the work you want to do and the work you can do. Go out and make it a great day.